And welcome back, everyone. Hopefully you stretched your appendages and got some delicious treats for the break. And we are coming back, and you had just finished a very big money shopping trip.
Ron is broke.
And when you're rich, it doesn't matter how much money you spend.
So, that whole ordeal is taking quite a bit of your day. Anything else you would like to do? What's your plan now for Icegarth? Are you going to do more research? Are you going to go straight to Leafside? What's your agenda?
Waiting for Valkian's item, right? So we have like what, a week to kill?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking we do some more research and downtime stuff.
Sure.
I want to practice lock picking. I feel like that's going to come in handy.
If you spend 4 days lockpicking, right? 4 more, or how much more was it? 6 more?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you'll have your lockpicking, you'll have proficiency in it.
Yeah, I will do that.
So you spend the remaining time lockpicking. What's Ron gonna do for 6 days?
Ron is gonna teach Mimi to become a fishing pole.
Okay. I would like some animal handling checks.
6 of them?
Yes.
All right. First one is a 13.
Okay, that one is a failure.
All right, and that one's a 12. And that's a 18.
Success.
15.
Success.
A 5?
Not 5, doesn't work.
No, I was at the 5, so one more roll.
Okay.
19.
You have 4 successes for Mimi to be a fishing pole.
That is total of 5.
All right. She, at this point, as you're training Mimi, she's got the idea of I need to be long and slender, but it doesn't look like quite a fishing pole yet. And as you know, this is gonna be a lot more complex than just a box.
Yeah.
But you're getting there.
Alrighty.
Vin's got lockpicking done. Falcon, anything you want to do for the remainder of the time?
Well, I have this disguise kit. Is there, can I like work on becoming better at pretending to be other people, I guess?
Let's see.
I don't know if that's a downtime thing I can do.
Maybe I can like help train him.
So you could actually work towards proficiency in that kit instead of just having it. That's one thing you could do.
I think that could be useful, yeah.
So give me 1 second. Let me look at some things real quick. While I am looking, what is Bryn? Oh, she stepped away. What is Bryn going to be researching?
I have a question while you're searching. So now that I'm proficient in lockpicking, do I add anything to anything at all, or?
Yeah, I will add the proficiency here in a second to your sheet. But essentially, so normally when you do a skill, you just use like that particular like skill for it. So, you know, lockpicking could be like a dex roll, or it could be intelligence if it's like a puzzle lock or something like that. But in that case, so let's say I said roll dex, and this is assuming you could do it anyway, but lockpicking's weird. You would just roll a d20 and that was it. Being proficient in lockpicking means you add your +4 proficiency bonus to that. So now anytime you go to lockpick something, you get a +4. And then if you ever raise your dex, that would add to that as well, depending. But yeah, you get that +4. And then the way it works now is I've had a couple instances where you could try it, but you normally can't pick locks unless you're proficient with it. So now you have someone who can.
Cool.
Okay. Training. Yeah, you can certainly train. You can use to get a week out of the way. For a disguise kit, I'm going to say to be proficient in it, You're probably going to, I'll say, need like 4 weeks of training with it,
Okay.
or so. But you can get a week out of this for the downtime.
I guess we'll start on that.
Um, it will cost you 25 gold because Vin, she's a master of disguise, but she can't train you while she's doing her own training. So you have to find someone else to help you, but it will cost you a little bit.
25 for the week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, and then Bryn, what are you gonna be researching in this week?
I'm gonna go ahead and start doing research on all the stuff that we learned about like the Baron, like things to help us get into Salon, help us find Ixius and fight demon lords if that comes up. But
Okay.
I'm okay if we want to like kind of skip that for now and come back to it.
I will say, getting into Salon, nothing you can research in this library. The Baron, you've got pretty much all that Reese has given you in that regards. This one you can just roll me a history or an investigation, for that matter.
Okay.
Since you're looking for this, it's not history. It's more of like trying to find things out about the planes. And you'll have advantage on this because you have a crystal.
That's good. 11.
With advantage.
Yeah.
With the
Roll
keyword
third.
noting that you think that she's in sort of like a pocket plane or a demi plane, there has to be a way in, but normally those places, the doors are near. Let's say that it's normally in one place. It's not a multiple place like how you get to like the Feywild or something like Gates Everywhere. It's like a specific door that gets to a specific small place. Think of how a bag of holding works, where it's an extra planar space inside of it, but it has one way in.
Okay.
Did you want to do anything on demon lords?
Yeah.
Roll me some more. This could be either a history, it could be religion.
I got a natural 20 and I was going to use history, but I have a +4 in history and religion.
Sure.
So, demon lords would be, I think I want to do religion for this one.
Okay. You would know, and this is specifically about Orcus in general, I'm assuming.
Yes.
So you would know that Orcus depiction as the Blood Lord is usually with a head and legs of a goat with like ram horns, with a large sort of bloated body, a long tail, and sort of flesh wings. That's how they're typically portrayed. The wand that he carries is typically, it looks as though it's made of like spinal cord, like spinal bones, and a large skull on the top of it. It's like someone took someone's skull and then put several spines together, and that's what he uses as this wand. Very grotesque. You know that normally he cares about nothing other than himself. Nothing. Not even the people that worship him. Not even the people that serve him. He's only focused on spreading undeath, misery, and evil. For their realm, you know that Orcus typically resides in the abyss. In his lair of the abyss, it's just frigid and frozen, just hellscape. In the opposite of not being fiery and flame, but frigid, frozen, just infested with undead of all kinds. There are some, I guess you could call them cities in this plane that are sort of ruled by his minions. And he's said to rule from a palace that is in the middle of a desert made only of bone meal, as its sand. as far as anything specific, are you looking for anything else specific or just brief information about?
Yeah, I'm looking on his wand specifically because they said that they like destroyed it, or they thought they did.
The wand of Orcus is said to be that it cannot be destroyed.
Okay.
And knowing that they have destroyed it, it is set to exist somewhere else. It is like it returns in some form or another. And it could return in any plane.
Oh, so he may not have it right now.
The belief that Ophiar had mentioned as well, that you could confirm here, is that due to the last battle they had with him, where Orcus had found a way to sort of pierce the veil and get to the material plane, knowing that hasn't happened since, he doesn't have his wand, which would lead you to believe that since he can't leave his realm, his wand probably isn't on his realm currently.
Do I think that they are looking for the wand then? Probably.
Who's they?
That's true.
Salon? Potentially. You know from Ophiar that he believes that Arune Alania's soul was trapped in his realm, so he may have her soul and not letting it go.
What's the wand do?
Aside from, doesn't have anything of specifics, it's just known as it's one of his identifiable artifacts. And it is said to believed to be able to just slay any living thing. And it's sort of just a very powerful artifact in that regard. It is said that sometimes Orcus would purposefully let it fall in the hands of mortals to allow them to just wreak chaos. Very, very few times though. Any other questions for your research?
I don't think so. No.
Very well. So you all can spend your week or so you can spend a week going through, and then Valken, your item is ready to be picked up, so you can gain possession of your ring of protection. And you are all more than welcome to attune to these things. We'll have plenty of time. But as that 7th day passes, it is now tried to seem the 16th. What is your plan?
Do we have a wooden item here? Stick?
Nope.
Sorry, I would have done that if there would have been time. I would have.
Easy
I said it
enough
before the break, but I forgot.
Easy enough. If you wanted to load up on wooden stakes, just carry a reasonable amount, and you can have them.
I'm gonna go and carve wood while Ron's fishing, and I'm gonna get 3 for everybody. Like,
Okay.
Rin's in the background of every scene, just like
You should way more than that.
more than 3 each.
I feel like
I mean, if we eat, like, you have to do it when he's like kind of asleep, anyways.
who's to say there's only 12 of them? There could be more.
No. There's 1 vampire. They might have vampire. I mean, I assume I know this.
Spawn.
They might have vampire thralls or whatever,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Baby vampires are not the same as a big vampire. We can kill them probably okay. A big vampire is like Strahd. I think, right? Do we need stakes for all the vampies? The
Not in your
babies?
research. What you had found about the wooden stake thing was like a true vampire.
Ah.
You know that their spawn or their thralls are not true vampires. They're lesser beings.
No, I think then you can just burninate like the rest of the little ones. You know what I mean? You can just like whatever magic you have, just unload on them and they will die. I still think radiant magic might be better, but I don't think it is absolutely necessary, like for big vampire.
Do you need to fill up on any potions or any other little things?
Yes. I assume we can buy health potions in this town?
Yep.
I was gonna say
Regular health
I
potions
was
you can.
stuck on that.
Everybody, please buy yourself a healing potion, just to be safe. I actually have several. Okay.
Okay, so what is your plan now? You have stocked up. You were in Icegarth. Is it? Are you heading south to Leafside currently?
I assume that I pick up my ring.
Yep, you got your ring. You paid for it. Y'all are all good to go.
Tuned and. Okay.
All right, let's do it.
Picking up 3 healing potions, 3 additional than what I already have.
Okay. Yep. If it's on the normal equipment, then you can just do it. No worries. So
Did I have time to fish and try out the hook before we leave?
you can if you'd like.
Right?
Yeah, I think they are 50 each.
25, are they not?
No, that's if you're making them yourself.
Y'all can figure it out. Yeah, if you want to try the fishing rod, it's gonna take about 3 days and some change to get down to Leafside from here.
Yeah.
Assuming you follow
Fish
the
on the
roads and
way.
ride horses and stuff.
Vampire
so yeah,
fishing trip.
You are more than welcome to try out your fishing rod and see how that works.
All right. Well, I just rolled a
How
20.
much?
You rolled a 20.
No, I just rolled a 20,
okay.
right?
Yeah, roll your d20.
All right.
Dang it, I thought you rolled a 20. I was excited to get that singing fish.
It's 15. So blue with white bands.
So you find like a small. Are you fishing in the sea here? Or are you on the road?
On the sea.
You cast out from the docks of Icegarth and spend about an hour. You're not sure if he was lying to you or what's happening, and there's nothing, not even a single bite. But as soon as that 1 hour hits, you feel on your rod as you sort of pull this in. There's a large fish about 6 inches long, and it's got a bright blue with the white bands around the gills. And as you sort of pull it out of the water, you holding it in your hand, it looks like a very nice sized fish. It would be good eating for sure for everyone. But it wriggles out of your hands and you lose your grip on this slippery fish. And then it's flopping on the harbor here. And after a moment, it sprouts wings and starts to flap.
No!
And then its wings, as it's flapping, it becomes airborne.
Oh.
And it seems to follow you the entire day. And you hear as it's opening its mouth just this very soothing voice as it's just singing in a language that you don't understand. But as it sings, it's almost like when you hold your ear up to a seashell and you hear the waves crashing in and out.
Oh. Fancy.
Do we all hear it?
Yes. You
Can I understand it? Yeah.
You understand. It is singing how. So the words that you hear is that the sea is beautiful and eternal, and its waves crash in and out, and the sea is the truth that anyone should only need. The sea giveth and the sea taketh away. And it's just singing like this sort of beautiful like poem song. And it's just literally a flying fish.
It'd be funny if it was singing like, I can't breathe out of the water. I can't.
I am in eternal pain and suffering.
Real quick, how much was it for the like regular health potions? Just 20?
50.
Whichever, yeah, y'all look that up. So yeah, you've caught the magical flying fish. And after about 8 hours, it disappears.
Oh. Okay.
Well,
Good
that was
eating.
something. Yeah, we should have eaten it. We should have caught it with a net and we should have grilled it up.
Maybe
Yes.
if we eat it, we get magical properties.
Well, next time.
I don't know, is it bad luck to kill and eat magic fish? That can sing?
We've eaten magical mushrooms and it's fine.
Yeah, but mushrooms did not sing a song to us. At least not that I am aware of. Did the mushroom sing to you, Ron?
No.
I think it is different. Oh, Belcan. I didn't recognize you. You're doing really good with that new disguise kit.
Oh, thank you.
I've noticed you practicing. Well, I've noticed a weird person hanging out in our midst randomly.
Yeah. I'm trying to. I haven't come up. I need to come up with some alternate names because
Oh, can
I've
we help?
used Brad
We can
Pitt
help.
before and I've used Tom Cruise.
So you need other names that are sort of like that give off a vibe of adventure, action star, sight sort of gentleman. How do you feel about
Yeah.
Chris? You could use so many different last names with Chris. There's Chris Pratt. There's Chris Hemsworth. Chris forgot the other Chris's.
So the only really disguise you've seen him working on is, do you remember how I had that like white beard and like the gray hair?
Hmm?
That's the only disguise I've been working with so far since I've only been doing it for a week. So it would have to be, I don't know, something.
Oh, so you need a name that goes with white beard men. What's about
Yeah. What about like Sean Bonnery?
what Chris Walken?
Chris of the Pine.
Ooh, that is very good.
That sounds like a young man's name. What about
What about Plumber?
Christopher Lee.
Ooh,
Oh.
I like this very much. Yes.
Christopher Lee's not bad. I also like Sean Bonnery.
Hmm?
So, but we got some options to think about. Okay. I
What
have
about Ian
Ian
Mellon?
Ian Mellon. Okay.
Hmm? Sounds like old man name to me.
Not bad. Yeah. I'll write these down.
So as you converse and figure out Valken's next alter identity, on the night of the third day of travel, so it's now the 20th of Trade to Seem, you find your way into the village of Leafside, and it is quite a very quaint looking village. It is modestly sized. It looks like there are a few hundred people living here, maybe 300 or so.
Before we enter, can we have a quick conversation?
Sure,
Like on the road?
go for
Okay.
it.
Before we enter, pay attention. Ron, this was special for you.
Yes.
We are not here looking for vampire.
No.
No, if anyone asks. We are here for other reason. We need a good reason. Because they can charm people. I read it in book. They can charm and control people, and everyone in town could be working for vampire.
Oh. Fishing.
Also, animals. All of the animals could be working for vampire.
All animals?
Every animal.
Ron can talk to animals.
I did not read the section on which type of animals that vampires like. It just said that they can control lots of beasts. Probably not fishes, but you know what? I do not know. There
Ron
could be
can ask.
vampire fish.
Animals.
What do you ask them?
If
Are you under control of vampire? Don't ask
Yeah.
them that.
Yes.
No, then they will report back to big vampire boss.
vampire cannot understand animal. Can they?
Yes, they can, if it is under their control.
Okay. Okay. What if Ron speaks with the tree or shrubbery?
Plants, probably okay. Unless there is animal hiding in plant listening to conversation. You know what I mean? Spies everywhere is basically takeaway that I got.
So Ron should not speak at all.
To anyone, yep. That is probably for best. No offense, Ron.
Including Bryn?
Oh no, you can talk to us.
But what
You
if
can talk to
Bryn
Vin.
is under control of Vampire?
Well, that is a problem. It could happen. Any
Okay.
one of us could be charmed by Vampire. They'll probably go after Vin because she is young and cute and very pretty, but you know, like, Valken also young and very pretty, so one of them is probably gonna get caught.
Don't worry about me. I've got.
Vin, I can't hear you. Speak up.
Oh, I was waiting for someone to stop talking.
Oh, sorry.
Actually, I feel like I had resistance from being charmed? Is that a thing? I feel like I read that somewhere.
Is Valken, is that what you were gonna say too?
I was gonna say. I have a mind that's like a steel wall. Okay.
Steel wall.
Steel wall.
What does this mean? Steel wall.
Like, you know, the metal.
Like
Steel?
like a wall.
Like a wall made of that.
So you're saying you're
if
not
any
very
vampire
smart?
tries
I
to
don't
seduce-
understand.
If any vampire tries to seduce me,
Huh?
I should be able to shake it off, no problem.
Changelings
good.
don't have any resistance to like charm effects.
Okay. Yeah, I thought
Okay, so
I had that
Valken
for some reason.
is
No,
sort of in
it's-
charge.
I have a trait
Because-
called stillness of mind that lets me use an action to get rid of charm or fear or something like that.
Okay, Valken, you are in charge for this whole trip.
You have
Does
Fey
he-
ancestry as well. Advantage on saving throws against being charmed. And only
Yeah.
magic can put you to sleep.
That's what
Valken
it
has.
was. Yeah. Oh wait,
You have advantage.
I thought I had that. That's what he has.
Yeah, he's an elf. Elves have that.
Oh, yes, that's true.
Ron, do you have anything to protect from being charmed?
Magic from the gods?
I don't really understand what you're trying to say to me right now.
So Ron can protect someone from evil, and that will protect also not only body but protect mind.
Oh, good. Okay. So if you think you're about to be charmed, you should use that.
Yes. But Ron can use
Well,
on
if you-
anyone.
Oh, good. Okay. Also, sorry, it is like all the noises in my ears got 10 times louder for no reason. One moment. Okay, also, everyone has piercing the wooden stakes. Save them for when the vampire is like sort of ready to die. Fire might be good. Anything radiant or light, sunlight, good. Running water, good. Do we see a stream like when we come into town?
So you're in. So I stopped explaining the town
We're
because
like,
you didn't want to be there.
right outside. We're like right outside of town.
Okay, so as you approach the town, it is split in. It's built on next to a small river. A river runs through the town, and there's several hundred people that live here. So the way that the geography is there's sort of a lazy river that runs along like the east side of it, and then you can see this sort of town to the southwest. There are farmlands, but some scattered forests here and there. It looks like they've been sort of clear cut through forestation and stuff like that. But you notice that there is a very large forest to the north side of town that appears to be untouched. Very old.
Okay.
So while you're outside of town, eventually making your way, it is night. It is, at this point, with it being sort of a smallish village town, there's people carrying torches around. There's no lights unless you're in a building somewhere. And at this point, it's probably like a good, I want to say like 9 or 10 in the evening. What do you do?
We go to
Shall
the inn.
Yeah, maybe we can listen to people talk about not.
No, let's go
Fire-
find a place to stay and listen to conversations. That's a good idea, Ron.
Sure. So if you
But
are,
remember, we are here on a fishing, hunting, and camping trip. pure recreation.
So you make your way to some place that's called the Stag and the Page. It appears to look like a tavern, but no inn, and it is currently closed.
Oh.
And as you're sort of looking around, you see someone sort of walking by. He's a short, sort of scrawny gnome, middle-aged looking, and he says, "Are you looking for some drink or somewhere to stay?"
Both. This place seems to be closed.
Oh, well, they closed shop around around now, actually, a little before.
That's odd. Why would they close? Is this
Well, they
like
don't have
prime-
beds in there. The people don't stay, so it's more of a.
Oh.
They open it up after everyone's finished working the fields, and we have our drinks, and they close down. Everyone goes home.
Is there...
I do have a well, I do have a sort of a home that I rent out to travelers and such. I'd be more than willing to put you up.
Oh, sure.
I think I have some ale left over if you want some of that.
That would be very generous of you.
Right. It's well, it is a silver piece, if that's all right with you all. But that includes the ale and a meal in the morning. It's a little late now, so.
Oh, that is acceptable.
Well, it's right over here. I'll take you to it.
Does it seem suspicious that he wandered by just at the right time? Can
There's
I do
some
like an
people
insight?
kind of like walking
Oh, okay,
around.
okay.
If you want to insight him, you can.
Yeah, I'd like to. Bryn's super paranoid after doing all that research.
Sure.
What's your name, friend?
Sorry, I got distracted.
I'm a vampire.
What's your roll first, Bryn?
12.
A 12. He looks like a nice, friendly, like gnome.
What a nice guy.
There's no like you don't have any sense of like him trying to like lead you on, or I don't know what you were trying to look for, but he just looks like a nice.
Is he a
nice
vampire
dude.
in disguise? That's what I want to know.
You don't get any vampire in disguise
Oh my goodness.
vibes at all.
Good.
Not at all. But he looks at you, goes, "Oh, name's Alvin. What's yours?"
I
You
brought garlic too, by the way. Bryn smells like garlic.
Got you.
This
You
whole
did
trip.
not find any research to suggest that would do anything.
No, remember I said it before as a superstition thing
Yep.
from the Babas. So
This one is Ron.
Oh, right. Well,
you can call me Valken.
Ron and Valken and
in
aren't you
Bryn,
two nice ladies?
Vin.
Vin.
Princess Vin.
Oh,
Yes.
I'm so sorry. My building's not good enough for a
Oh,
princess.
no.
I hope it's
Her-
okay.
You know,
It's fine.
it's just the
I
title.
am a very important princess.
She'd even be willing to sleep on the floor if she had.
I'm so
she's-
sorry.
she's
I
trying
didn't.
to
I
learn-
would do
No,
such
don't be
thing.
nice to her. She's trying to learn what it is like to be common folk.
Oh, hold
These
on.
they're all lying.
Please
Do you have any
stay at
chores
my.
that she could do as well, or maybe?
Oh yeah,
I'm
chores
like
would be really
putting
good. She's
my
on a mission. She
hand
has to
over
prove
Valken's
herself.
mouth.
She has
Please
to prove
stay
herself
at my
to her
I
kingdom.
speak Bryn.
I had no idea that I was in the presence of, well, nobility.
It's
For,
fine.
all for free for tonight, for sure.
No,
Just let everyone
no.
know that that you stay with me, old Alvin. So
Oh, we will let them know, but that you do not have to do that.
I
It is
insist.
like I
Please
said,
come
she's
with
learning
me.
how to live like the common folk.
understood. Well, and you come up to it's just like a normal like built like a home, and he's like, all right, this way. And he opens the door, and there's like a little like entryway that has just like some storage and stuff like that. And then he goes to another doorway, and it's like, think of it, it's like a hostel essentially. There's like bunk beds in the room, like there's like 4 sets of bunk beds, and there's another a halfling. Looks like a younger halfling gentleman with some stark black hair and some well-trimmed sideburns and a clean face otherwise. And he goes, "We only have one guest this evening, but there's more than enough room for everyone. There's ale here. Feel free to use any of the table or amenities, and like I said, free of charge for you, princess and your friends. And I'll come check on you in the morning if you need anything.
I like curtsy and I'm like, thank you.
All right, I'll see you then. Good evening."
Well, before you leave, Alvin, what is there to do here? Or what is this Leafside well known for?
Oh, well, we do a lot of farming and we do a lot of forestry work. Mostly farming, not much livestock, so not much of a touristy town or so, but people pass through every once in a while. Merchants go on their way to different places, but not to be honest, not too much to do here unless you're working. You can hit the tavern after about sundown or so, just before.
Notice the other side of the river is uninhabited. No one lives there.
Oh no, we've tried to make sure that we keep parts of the land for the trees to grow, so we can keep cutting them.
It is very good. Logging town then. Lots of
Right,
wood.
yeah, we'll cut the trees and we'll put the logs down the river, and then we can transport them easier that way, and then we, of course, take the wood to places that need it across the empire.
My big friend here is an avid fisher.
Oh,
Lots of good
well,
fish here in these waters, maybe?
it's all right. You can find some fish in there. Occasionally, you can find some trout and such, but it's good. I tend to fish every once in a while for a meal if I get tired of eating, pumpkins and things I like to grow.
What
Right.
about sort of flora in the area? I like to, we're always looking for, I want to look at wildflowers.
Oh, well, I'm not too keen on wildflowers and such. I know what we kind of grow here, but outside in the forest, I'm not too paying attention to that. kind of thing.
Mushrooms, any of that sort of thing?
Oh,
Foraging?
there might be. I'm sure you can find mushrooms everywhere. But anyway, I need to get back. It's getting a little wee
sure.
bit late, so I'm gonna head back home. But I'll check on you in the morning. All right.
Oh, sure.
All right.
Thank
Good
you,
evening.
Alvin.
And then you see it, the halfling just kind of sitting there,
Greetings.
just kind of looking at you all.
Hello.
Oh, all right. Hi there. Name's Frendril.
How are you, friend? Roll?
Endril?
Yeah, Fendril Cleaves. Nice to meet you. Merchant extraordinaire, trying to get my goods, across the entire empire. I got bits and bobs and trinkets and that sort of thing.
Okay.
Thought
What
I'd
are you
have to
doing
camp
here?
out in the wilderness, but ran across this little town here, so
What, are you just passing through?
I was on my way to Isgarth, trying to peddle some wares over there.
Oh,
We have a
we
good
just-
connection there we could put you in touch
Oh.
with.
Well, I'd be mighty obliged if you'd, let me know the name and maybe put a good word in for me.
Oh, we won't be back that way soon, but sure.
It's better than nothing.
What's his name?
Who are you talking about?
Our friend that we just talked to.
With the magical items, the bard?
No, yeah, the bard.
That's Yorlis.
Yorlis. Yeah, I'm gonna give him Yorlis's name.
Oh, right, Yorlis. Oh, well, that's fine by me. I'll look up this Yorlis person and see if they can help me peddle my goods.
He's got lots of. He's more of like a contact person, so he could put
Oh,
you in
right.
touch with.
Oh,
He knows
right.
everybody.
What's his fee?
Yeah. Was
45
it
gold.
yeah.
25 gold? Are you kidding me? Just to
Well-
know someone to sell my things?
Yeah, but once you pay it, you should be good,
Oh,
it is
come
sort
on.
of that friendship. Well,
That's highway robbery.
you're headed to Isgard. You know everything costs more there, right?
Well, I do
you might-
now.
You might
I'm
want
in
to
full
rethink your
agreement
plan.
with this
You
man.
can start charging more for your items.
Well, I guess.
Yeah, you could charge more. Mm-hmm.
That's what
All
I would do.
right, then. Well,
And by the way, a word of advice. Small towns like this don't usually have a lot of coin, so probably should just pass through as quickly as possible and head to Isgard.
I mean, that's the plan. It was damn near nightfall when I got here, so.
Stay here and head out there and get your money as quickly as possible.
All right, will do.
Well, where do you come from, friend? Originally.
Like where I grew up, or like where I was born, or.
Yeah. Yes. Where are you from?
Well, I mean, just kind of here or there. Like I spent some time down in Grimsby. I think I was born around Falshire. Not too sure. I didn't spend a whole lot of time there,
Alright.
but
All over
Grimsby.
the kingdom or the empire.
Yeah, Ventus. I mean, I go here and there. Grimsby, Barrowden, Forecross occasionally. Haven't been this far
Okay.
before, so I'm just trying to see what I can do out here. But to be honest, like, I mean, I went by Pav, it's not much to look at. And then, well, came out here, not much to look at, so kind of a long way to go. I hope I make a lot in Isgarth, but...
Oh, Isgarth is a very great city. You will like
right.
very much.
I'll take your word for it.
Best chicken soup sandwiches. Vin, give him one of your zines.
Oh, yeah. And I reach in my bag and hand him one.
Oh, wow, well, this looks quite nice.
She made it herself.
Well, I'm gonna hold on to this.
Please do.
I like him.
How much you charge for him?
That one's free for you.
All right, appreciate it. And he rolls it up, puts it in his bag. Well, if you don't mind, it's getting late, and I'm gonna, back out here and have a good sleep. Well, lots of traveling in the morning, so nice to meet you all, and we'll see you in the morning.
Oh, already. Sleep well.
He goes over to his bunk, which he had picked a bunk next to the wall, to kind of look
like
out the window.
It's like a hostel situation, right? Like there's just like some bunks all crammed in a room.
Yeah.
Okay.
There are. So he has the bunk furthest, and which leaves. He has the bottom bunk, and that bunk bed set. There's 3 more sets of bunk beds, so you can sleep in whatever orientation or wherever you want between 3 bunk beds and 4 of you.
One of us is gonna keep watch, right?
Yes.
Okay. So if you all want to go to sleep, we can do watches. Who's going to take first and then the second?
Ron will take first.
Sure. Is anyone going to take one with Ron?
I'll go with Ron.
Okay. Both of you give me some perception checks as Bryn and Valken are nestled up in heading to sleep.
18.
18.
Perception 11.
11. Yeah, nothing's going on. There's some people kind of going in and out trying to get back home. The town seems really quiet at this point. Nothing really going on. You spend a few hours. It's sort of middle of the night, and you wake up the other 2 and kind of head back to bed. Valken and Bryn, will you make some perception rolls?
14.
14.
17.
17. Okay. Decent, quiet night. And it's just sort of, you think that you hear one of the doors open. And there's some...
Me?
Yes, because you rolled higher, right? So you think you hear a door open, and there's some low candlelight in here, not bright to keep everyone awake, but just enough to keep the room sort of dimly lit. While, to have some sort of light, but you are almost certain you hear the door open over into the foyer, and you wait, and you don't hear any footsteps on the boards. You don't see anyone walk in.
I do have dark vision though, so can I see anything moving?
So, as Bryn, I'm assuming, makes you aware of this.
Yeah, I'm kind of like elbow him. He's doing his like elfy, like meditation-y thing, probably, right? Or are we on watch together?
Yeah, you're on watch together.
Okay.
And you sort of elbow him, and you look, and you don't see anyone walk in at all. And much to your horror, you see a figure moving across the ceiling, and another. And I would like you all to roll initiative.
Scary time.
You said there were 3 of them?
There are 3 of them.
Oh my god. That's terrifying.
I do like I know Bren can't really see too well in the light since she doesn't have dark vision, but I like do the Jurassic Park where he like turns her head, and just like turns.
Yeah, because I'm like elbowing you, like, what's going on, and then you're just like, zoop, and I'm like,
like clear it up.
Okay. And,
perfect. I think you feel Bryn's like breath catch, like you can tell next to you. She's just like, that is fucking terrifying.
These people are no longer outside.
Yeah. Not on the map.
And I will move you all over to the map in a second. I forgot how to do these things.
I know it's been a while. We've had a lot of like crazy weird sessions. Oh, it's dark in here.
Mm-hmm. It is quite dark.
Ooh.
And Valken, out of you all, will be able to see just fine. So, let's get some initiatives in order here. As I add you all. Bryn, what'd you roll?
13.
13. Valken, what'd you roll?
16.
16. Vin, what'd you roll?
10.
10. You were asleep. Ron, what did you roll?
18.
18. You were also asleep. Okay.
And Merchant Man's in here too.
Up first, Ron. Nothing's happened yet? You were asleep? I will I'll allow you to roll a perception check to see if you can hear any of the commotion or hear them whispering or calling anything out.
Okay.
Sense Bryn's fear, since we are BFFs.
8.
You're snoozing, bud.
All right.
You're having a nice long nap. Valken, what you see above you is a humanoid sort of creature with pale, almost white skin, long, sort of scraggly hair. Their eyes almost look a little red, and you see them what looks to be a smile at you from up on the ceiling, and you can see fangs protruding from their mouth. And they are on the ceiling, so they're 10 feet above you.
I am immediately unsheath my sword and say to Bryn, Bryn, that I think I saw these things in a children's book. I'm gonna be like, and I'm gonna immediately also shout to Vin and Ron and be like, wake up, we have a problem, wake up. And
So, Ron, you will be awake on your next turn regardless. And Vin, since he shouted out, you will be awake on your turn. You'll just be prone and in bed, pretty much. So go ahead, Valken.
So, are we talking like maybe like a 10-foot ceiling or?
Yeah, 10-foot ceiling, and they're on it.
Are they all three on the ceiling? Is one of them on a wall?
All three of them are on the ceiling at this point. It seems like that door creaked open, and when by the time that Bryn told you something happened, they had crawled across.
I might have to refresh. Hold on, because I'm not actually on the map. Here,
No, you should be.
it was on the world map. There we go. Okay, now I see. Right. One second. So there's a table. Is that a table in the middle?
That is a table. Are you gonna jump on it?
Well, there is one creature right above. So
There is.
I don't know how tall that table is, though. I imagine. I don't know if that would get me in.
If you stood on the table, you could easily hit them on the ceiling. No big deal.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna immediately hop up there and try to stab up at it with my sword.
Yep. And I'll move you over to the side just for clarity's sake. Yeah, go ahead and make your attack roll.
Okay. Let's see. That is going to be a lot. 24.
A 24. That definitely hits.
Make sure I got the right dice here. And right. That's gonna be 8 damage on that.
8 damage.
Okay. Second attack. Not as good. 12.
That misses.
And I think I will spend a key point to do patient defense. Just ready myself on the table.
Okay. Patient defense. Bryn. It's your turn.
Okay. I am like rotated. I don't know how to fix it, but I'm going
fixed
to. Fantastic. Thank you.
I'll be right
I'm
back.
going to cast a spell. Oh,
What do you do?
I'm not going to do what I thought I was going to do. I'm going to just try to stab at one with my javelin. I
Okay.
think that might get me to 10 feet.
Mhm.
I'll jump if I have to. Whatever you need me to do, I'll do it.
Make your roll.
That was a natural 1, so I'm going to say that was a no.
That
So I'll do my
definitely
second
misses.
attack.
Uh-huh.
That was a 3 for a 9.
Both missing as you're stabbing upward with your javelin. These creatures are pretty quick and they're dodging quick out of your reach when you go to stab at them.
Okay. I'm going to realize that's not working, and then I should have done this to start with, but I'm going to bonus action Giant Smite for some big Bryn energy.
Okay.
And then I'm going to
You grow to the size of
Try
large and as you hit your
to-
head almost in the ceiling.
Yeah, I want to try to grapple one of them.
You've already used your 2 attacks.
Oh yeah, that's right. I was going to do
So you've got
fighter thingy. Action surge.
Second
It's
wind.
action
Action
surge.
surge. Yeah.
That's
Go
the
ahead.
one.
Action
That's
surge.
the one.
So now you have,
And now I'm trying to
You're-
grapple one of them. Is that a strength?
yeah, make an athletics,
Okay.
and they will try to get out of it.
God.
What was your roll?
It's advantage. I was just double checking that for Giant Smite. So it's big Britain energy. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? I've rolled 3 ones in a row now.
Oh no, they rolled a 12.
I've and since that wasn't an attack, I think I'm done.
No, grapple would count as half, so you still have one more.
Okay.
It just can't be another grapple.
Okay, then I'll just try to stab
rough
it
luck.
again. Yeah. Okay, this one's okay. 15 to hit.
That
My
hits.
javelin. Oh, thank God. That was awful. That's gonna do a three. I rolled another one. 3 whole damage.
Okay.
But I'm big Brent energy, so I can apply a little bit of extra to it, which would be, I think, a d6. Four more. And a
So what's
wound.
your total on that? 7? Okay.
Yeah, 7 plus a wound.
Gotcha.
God, those are all the roll. Those were like the worst rolls ever. Bryn just starts cursing loudly, so if you weren't awake, you're awake now.
Trying to get this to work the way that I want it to. Here we go. I'm using that for wound. Okay. Up next is this vampire. Okay, and you see some of its wounds immediately start to close.
No,
Oops.
it's wounded. It has a wound from my javelin that says hit points lost to this weapon's damage can be regained only through a short or long rest rather than by regeneration magic or any other means.
And you did how much damage to this one? 7? You did 7 damage, right?
Yeah.
So it can't regain 7 of those. But the other damage that did it, it can regain.
Oh.
Right?
What other damage did it take?
Falcon. Beat it up.
I didn't realize it was the same one. Yeah. That's. And on its turn, it's going to take D4. Did you want me to roll that?
Do it.
1.
All right.
That's the, sixth one I've rolled?
You gotta get some new dice or bless those dice or
You
something.
gave me these dice. I don't want to get new ones. They're pretty.
Okay. And what this vampire is going to do is they're going to reach out and they're going to try and grapple Valken.
Oh no.
So go ahead and make a either an
I'm
athletics
just
or
gonna
acrobatics
yell,
check.
I'm just gonna yell, it's okay, Valkian, they're only technically undead.
So athletics or acrobatics.
I knew that, but I was trying to ignore it. Athletics or acrobatics? Let's go with definitely acrobatics. Okay. Yeah. 14.
They rolled a 19. You are grappled.
Shit.
And they start moving this way and dragging you across.
Am I like hanging from the ceiling with them?
They grabbed you and they're moving along the ceiling with you. Yeah.
So my feet are dangling.
Yes, they are. You do get an attack of opportunity, Bryn, if you'd like to take it.
Yes, please. Actually. Do I have the thing where I can do a spell?
I don't know. That's a feat or a higher level something else. So
I can't. Okay, you can use your reaction to make an opportunity attack to cast a spell.
so you can cast a spell if you would like.
Yeah.
This door was open. You heard that.
When I cast lightning lure to try to pull it back towards me so it
Go
can't
for
like
it.
run away. So like kind of as it's running away, I'm gonna be like, no, come back.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be strength saving throw.
16. What's your DC?
That is my DC.
So it beats it. You have this lightning lure, and the lightning sort of wraps around, but then dissipates as you're not able to pull it, as it resists your spell. Valken, and now it's going to try and bite you. That's
not good.
And it's a disadvantage though, because you did patient defense.
Yeah.
I think it's still going to hit you though. So it rolled a 25 and a 19.
Yeah.
So you take 1 piercing damage and 10 necrotic damage. Your hit point maximum is reduced by 10.
Oh. Shoot.
So your max HP is now 10 less.
So would I do that in the...
You click where it says max HP. Like if you click that, it's gonna give you a max HP modifier box.
Yeah.
And an override
Do
box.
like
I'm not
minus 11 or minus 10 or something?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Like, yeah, I think you just do minus 11 on the modifier.
Okay, yeah, it's set. Got it.
Gotcha.
So
it drags you away and it bites into you, and you feel its fangs sink into your arm as it's grabbing onto you.
So if the initial damage is the damage taken from this new health pool or from the?
So you lose 11 health,
Right.
and then 10 of that was necrotic. So your max health now should be 74 instead of 84. So you should be 73 out of 74 now.
Okay, I had it right then.
Gotcha. Okay, and that is their turn. Up next is another. And they're going to grapple Findrel. And he is easily grappled by the vampire. They use their second attack to use their claws and break the window.
No.
Here, easily broken, and they drag him out into the night.
Well,
That is their turn. Vin, you're awake
I'm awake.
and you're in your bed. Did you have top bunk or bottom bunk? It doesn't matter. Just
Yeah, let's say top bunk.
okay. You wake up and look over and you see a vampire spawn at the same height level you are, looming over you and Ron.
I am going to do chaos bolt at it.
Go for it.
Uh, 26.
That definitely hits.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yes.
Okay, hold on. It's going to take 8 psychic 10 psychic damage.
10 psychic damage. Okay, definitely heard it.
And then can I do my, where is it? Oh my goodness. Quicken spell to do a cantrip?
You absolutely can.
Thank you. I would also like to do firebolt at
Go
it.
for it.
this music is weird.
That will be a 29.
That hits.
And this one is a different die. Hold on, I don't have this one out.
I will point out, I'll let it fly this time, but it is dark in here except for a little candle in the middle. So we'll
okay.
put that in play next round because I forgot. But y'all will need some light or you'll start making disadvantage with your attacks next round.
It will take 14 fire damage.
Ooh wee.
Ooh wee.
All right. Anything else?
Yeah. Well, if, is it in a spot like, I guess because I'm on a bunk bed, can I move and it will get attack of opportunity, or am I good?
You're good.
I'm good. I am going to climb down and go near Vin where I know where I'm safe.
You're Bryn.
Yeah,
Okay.
Bryn. Yeah,
Maybe right
Bryn
here.
is my mom.
Or like here. That's fine.
Big sister, okay? I'm not that much older than you.
Okay. Up next, this creature. And Ron, since you're sort of point blank there, you see some of those wounds from the fire start to heal up
Whoa.
as it regains some of its health. And it looks down at you, and you see the fangs sort of bare. And
No.
they're gonna try and grapple you. And you can make an athletics or acrobatics.
All right, athletics away with the 22.
Oh, they fail big time. So they go to grapple you and they can't find purchase as you just sort of move yourself out of the way and move their arms from grabbing you. And they get very angry at this, and they're just gonna start wildly slashing at you with their long nails and like claws. And this is a 19, which I don't know if it hits you or not.
Negative.
So they scratch at you and your armor and your shield, and they just cannot make it through there. Ron.
Oh, Ron's gonna get up and swing with my mace, but Ron is going to what is it called? No? Oh, it's level 2. Branding Smite.
Branding Smite.
Yeah, as a bonus action.
Very nice.
Okay. Swing to hit is a 23 hit.
Oh yeah.
Excellent. Then it's gonna take 9, 13, 15 damage.
What kind of damage does Branding Smite do?
It does radiant damage.
Indeed. Indeed it does.
And then the target becomes visible if invisible and sheds dim light for 5 feet and cannot become invisible.
It sheds dim light on the situation.
And then Ron will swing again.
Go for it.
21 hits, I'm assuming.
Oh yeah. You're looking for a 15, everybody. A 15.
You know what? Ron's gonna smite as well. Eight, what is that? 12, 13, and that is 17 damage.
17. Your smites are radiant too, right?
Yes.
Of course they are. That's what paladins are all about. This one is looking very hurt. Not happy about it. Anything else you'd like to do?
That is all.
All right, Valken, you're grappled and you're being held in the air, dragged away by this scary looking vampire.
I don't like this. I would like to try to break free if possible.
Absolutely, you can.
Is this another
Athletics or acrobatics?
Okay, we'll do acrobatics, and I can use an inspiration on this.
You sure can.
Okay, because I want to make sure I'm free. It's good thing I did. Let's see. Stuff. It's a lot. 19 plus 8. 27. On acrobatics.
And you break free. Is it you slip out, or if you use athletics, you sort of push their arms away and you drop down to the floor, and you're no longer grappled. That takes your action though.
Yes. I will. Going on here. You said there was 3. Is that in a different room than this one?
Oh, it grabbed the merchant and drug him, and broke the window and drug him outside. 1, 2, and then another one went out the window.
That's not great. I'm going to, since I should be out of striking range, I'm gonna, with my movement, I'm gonna come over here and cozy up next to Ron.
It attempts to make a opportunity attack, but misses you.
Is it like 10 feet above me though?
Yes. 10 feet. I'm trying to think of how
I mean,
the math works.
Right?
Because you're 5 feet and they're the one above it. But no, you're good. You're good.
Okay, yeah. So I'm just gonna like shoulder to shoulder with Ron. Be like, the thing bit me. I don't know what it's doing to me, but if I become a vampire, don't
Ron
kill me.
will put you down.
Nope, don't do that. That's the opposite of what I want. And I'm just gonna, since I don't have an action, I guess, I don't know, what can I do on bonus?
Pray to your not gods.
I'll just, can I do another key point for patient defense again?
Yeah, you sure can.
That's what I'll do. And I'll just ready next to Ron.
Okay. Bryn.
Okay, I look over. I feel like Ron's gonna take care of Alkian. He's gonna be okay. I'm going to cast light on my shield. I'm gonna pick my shield up off the side of the bed and cast light on it.
How much light does it give you?
It gives me 20-foot radius, bright light, and dim light for an additional 20. So I don't know if there's a way to do that in the...
There is. I'm working on it.
Cool.
One moment, please. And then what else are you gonna do?
And then I am going to cast
This room is lit now.
Expeditious Retreat as a bonus action on myself.
Okay.
And I am going to look to where I heard the vampire grabbing our new friend. Notice that the window is open because there's light.
You cannot fit through a window as large.
I'm gonna Kool-Aid man through that window. I am Big Bryn.
Poor
And I
Alpha's
can now
house.
dash.
Don't tell her
Okay.
what to do.
So you
I'm
can't
gonna
fit through the
attempt it.
window. You would have to attempt to literally bust through the wall.
Is it like a really sturdy wall?
It's a house.
I don't know. It could be like a old timey house.
No, it's a house. It's a
We've
house.
stayed in questionable areas before.
Okay. Well, I still cast Expeditious Retreat, which means
Yes.
I can now dash. So I
Yeah.
will run out the door towards that window.
Okay,
I wanted
so,
to Kool-Aid man it.
there's a door here. So
Yep.
you need to run in here and you're gonna run by this vampire. So how fast are you gonna run?
As fast as I can. They can take the attack. I don't mind.
Okay. They will use their attack of opportunity and try and grapple you.
Okay. I can
And
try.
you can use athletics or acrobatics.
Okay. Advantage. Not very good rolls, regardless. You said I can use acrobatics. Okay, good. 13.
They rolled a 19. So
What is my rolls tonight?
you make it
I'm 4
About-
times their size.
here, and then they grab you.
Okay. I think that's my turn because I did not make an attack.
How tall are you in the big form?
10
I'm
feet.
pretty big.
So your feet are like still touching the ground. It's just,
Yeah, they just have you like by your head essentially. So that does stop your
it's a
movement.
funny visual.
Hmm. I mean that's my turn.
Okay. Next, this vampire that's got you grabbed, they will take you to roll their d4.
Yeah.
Do these d4s count as damage that doesn't get healed back?
Yes. It's well. Let me double check actually.
Tell me your d4 roll, and then you can look that up.
Oh, it's a 3. It's necrotic damage, so I don't know. But it can make
It's
another Constitution
necrotic
save right now.
That is necrotic damage?
Yeah.
Okay, then you would know now, that's important
Not doing
information,
anything.
is that you think that they're wounded, but your wounds don't seem to be doing anything to them.
So they are wounded. They can't regain the regular damage I do with this weapon, but they will not be taking the wound damage.
Correct.
Gotcha. Then they
The necrotic
get
damage
one
doesn't seem
last
to do
turn,
anything.
by the way, if you want to give them back one.
It's fine because they heal again. So anything that wasn't taken from that initial damage from your weapon,
Healed anyways, and then they can Constitution roll to see if they're no longer wounded. It's not going to help them with the damage done by the weapon, but it will technically get rid of the wound that's doing jack shit to them.
They rolled a 15.
Yep, they made it. That was exactly it.
Okay.
God.
And they're gonna bite you because they're very angry at you for trying to leave. The first bite is a 14, which I believe misses you. They're gonna try and claw you now, which is a 22.
That hits.
You take 7 slashing damage. Okay, and that is their turn. Up next is going to be this one who has your friend, and they are going to escape into the darkness.
Like they're gone now.
They have basically used all of their movements to drag your friend along to wherever they're planning on taking him. As they look to leave to the north side of town. Vin.
Seeing that Bryn is in trouble, I'm going to do Mind Spike
Okay.
on the vampire, which is a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. They got a 14.
Let me see. Not enough.
Okay.
They're gonna take 3d8 psychic damage.
And that's the one that's got Bryn grappled.
Yes.
Okay.
And while I have this, wait, where'd my die go? Oh, I'll just pull a different one. Oh, I'm sorry, I dropped it. I legit don't know where that went. Okay, hold on. Oh, there we go. It's a different one. They cannot become hidden from me or invisible.
Gotcha. Nobody's becoming invisible now.
What?
I was just saying, nobody's gonna be invisible now because Ron did something similar to the other one.
Gosh darn it.
What was your total?
Wait. Do I have one of those things where, or is it just D20s that I can re-roll one die? What's that thing called? A 1 through 3 point to re-roll the D20. That's magical guidance. I thought I had something else.
Oh no, we haven't fought enough lately. I'm forgetting all our stuff.
I know. I legit looked at my stuff and I was like, "What's this +5 modifier do?" I have no idea. Like,
Nope,
I don't even know how to fight.
We're gonna have to do some pre-session skirmishes next time.
What's
I
your,
legit don't know what I'm doing.
Well, y'all are in it now, so don't you worry.
Yep, we know.
What's your total on the dice?
My total is 6, 7, 8, but I'm trying to change that number.
Those features don't work for damage.
But don't I also have something?
You have Bend of Luck, which is another creature,
No,
which doesn't count for you, and you also
sir,
have magical guidance.
Sir, I am talking about something else. Boon of Elemental Fire. When you roll fire damage for a spell you cast, you can re-roll any roll on the thing.
That one was psychic damage.
Damn it. Okay. Well, all right, sir. It's an 8.
Anything else you'd like to do?
No. Okay.
Okay, I'm just asking. He did damage.
Actually, yeah. I'm gonna move right here and get away from the window.
Okay. This vampire, you notice, does not heal its wounds, Ron, which surprises and angers it, and it is going to, let's see here, try and get away from you all. So it's going to dash.
So that means attack of op.
Yes. Is it
Excellent.
as it runs
Swing.
here?
I rolled a 1.
Misses.
That one.
Valken, you can roll an attack of opportunity if you'd like.
I don't think I can reach it on the ground.
I'm trying to think, because if it's 10 feet,
It was on me,
It's-
right? Because it grappled
it's
me.
just yeah,
Did it
because
come down?
it's just one square higher than you, so you're fine.
Okay, well, sure. I will try.
So to say, isn't Ron like 12 feet? Can you just climb Ron?
As a reaction, I don't know.
Sure.
I
He lets you?
I roll it too.
And this one is going to move open. As it's gonna
Well,
get the hell out.
it's looking like our friendly friend might have set us up.
Next is Ron.
All right, Ron is gonna swing around to Bryn and try to get in a little piece of that vampire that Bryn's attacking. All right.
One that's grappling me by the ankle somehow.
oh,
By your
yeah,
head.
Oh yeah,
gonna
my head.
Swing the hammer on the
Yeah.
vampire's head.
Got you like a chokehold
25 to
there.
hit.
Oh yeah, 25 hits.
Ron will smite this one as well.
Ooh wee.
Get it.
And 13, 20 damage.
Ooh wee. That hurt it.
Ron will swing again. That should hit big time for that is 5 damage.
Nice.
Okay. Very, very big hits on this vampire. Anything else?
That is all.
Falcon.
Well, I don't know if I can squeeze in over here to try and, I don't know, leap and stab it or climb
you
on
can.
Bryn and
You
stab it.
can jump on top of me. I don't care.
You can do that.
Okay.
You can hit it from there.
Yeah, I will use Bryn as a ladder.
You don't need to. You're good.
And I will try to stab it.
Go
Oh,
for it.
nice felt it. 18 hit
18 hits.
damage. 10 damage.
10 damage. It is looking not good.
This is the one that can't heal, or that one escaped?
Didn't last time. The other one was. It's the one that ran away.
So here goes the second attack. 15 plus 9
It's
damage is 9.
9 damage.
And
It's looking rough. Quite rough.
okay, I'll use a key point or flurry of blows.
Go for it.
See if I can finish block. 19 plus 8. That's
Yeah.
damage is 6 on that.
6. All right. Still up.
Next attack is 13 plus 8.
Uh-huh. Looking for 15. What's your roll?
Damage on that one is 8.
It's barely hanging on.
Hey,
It's barely hanging on to Bryn. You're not sure if Bryn is propping it up or if it still has a hold of Bryn. All right.
okay. Yeah, that's my turn.
Bryn.
Okay, I'm gonna try to stab it with my spear. Get off my head. Or yeah, I can still attack it while grappled, right?
Yep.
That was 10.
10 does not hit.
Second attack.
Looking for a 15.
Okay, this one will hit because I rolled a 17 on the dice. So That's going to be a d6 plus 2. 8 damage.
That is exactly what you needed. How do you defeat this vampire spawn?
I'm just like, it's like on my head, and I'm like, I don't really see it, but I saw Valkan hitting it, so I just kind of stab it where I saw Valkan attacking.
Yep. And as you sort of stab into it, and finding purchase as it's trying to grab onto your head, and you feel its grip slowly loosen, and you just hear, and it just sort of curls up and just falls onto the floorboards.
Run outside.
Okay. And you squeeze through the doors.
Yeah. Still have Expeditious Retreat because it's good for 10 minutes. So it was 10, 15, 20, 25. It's so hard to move myself right now. I'm sorry. I'm having some technical difficulties. Can you just move me? Like, I'm trying to see if I can find what's his face. And I have a dash.
How far?
Available. So it would be a total of 60 feet. I moved about 30 right there.
None in sight.
Over here, I'm guessing.
So 60 more?
No, sorry. That's where I am is done.
Yep, you're good. You don't see him. Up next, they are gone. Vin, you saw your friend Bryn stomp out of the front of the house. What would you like to do? She ran through the door there.
I will go after her. So move my character. I don't know what's happening.
That's okay. I can help you. Where would you like to go?
It's like, yeah, it's acting up.
5, 10, 15, 20.
There you go. You see a... oh, you closed the door. You're good.
I can't even get the frick out of the door. 25, 30.
Mm-hmm.
And then do I see Bryn?
You do not see Bryn, but you see a vampire right here. Just running away.
As it's running away, let me doubly check. 24 feet. I will do Agnazar's Scorcher at
Perfect.
it. Which is a dexterity saving throw.
They rolled a 9, so they fail.
Yes, they did. Hold on. I spilled out all my dice looking for a certain dice that I thought I dropped. I don't know where it is, and I'm freaking out, man. I don't want my dog to eat it. All right. Okay. I have a simple math. 6, 7, 8, 16 fire damage.
16 fire damage. All right. Now, what does it look like when you kill this vampire with fire?
Ooh.
I just kind of like put my arms up over my head and then like point at it, and then as it burns to death, I go.
So as you hurl Agnazar's Scorcher from your hand, and it just burns it, and you see it sort of, its body become rigid and it sort of curl up and fall, and it's just in flames in the street here. And according to your boon from the elemental fire, you are now wreathing that fire around you, and it's glowing this entire room.
Hey.
And at this point, everything is either dead or escaped.
I tried to save that guy.
I know, you tried real hard.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
And that is where we will end our session this evening.
I think it was our fault.
So
Ready to run.
thank you all very much for watching tonight. Like I mentioned, we will not be here for the next 2 weeks. The next stream where we're going to be here is on the 14th. So I apologize. Bun and I are moving, and then we're going to go to TwitchCon. So if you're at TwitchCon,
But
let us know.
Tune in on, what was it, the 14th? Because after 2 weeks of no D&D, we are going to be freaking hyped to play. So it's going to be like
shit,
action. It's going to be go time.
Here.
You won't.
Oh no.
Oh no! Don't worry, we'll save the vampire lord for you.
Yeah, I was gonna say
There's plenty.
Wait.
We'll just
Plenty.
do boring research and kill little vampires until you're back.
Trust me.
Yeah.
There's plenty. Don't worry
Oh
about it.
no.
Okay, cool. Because I have a cool thing that no one has seen yet, and I really want to stink and do it, and it's gonna be epic. But
we
yeah,
did confirm that vampires can burn, so that's good.
yeah, I've been
Yeah.
holding on to a thing for what feels like a month.
Forever. Yeah.
My
So
husband.
just come back the 14th and see where this goes, and then we'll see you there. So did you want to say something, VS?
Yeah, I feel real bad about the merchant. Is his stuff sitting there?
Yes.
Okay, I'm
We
gonna
can-
note that for next
Write
time.
it. Yeah, write it down, and we'll talk about that next week.
I feel real
Okay, I
bad.
feel
Can I steal
very
all his
bad.
things?
So we'll see y'all. We'll see y'all then. If you're gonna be at TwitchCon, come say hi to us. And most of us will be there. And it'd be cool to say hi. So anyway, we'll do some quick shout outs from our amazing cast. And if you haven't, please click their links. They're in the chat or in the description, and go watch them immediately, all the time. But first up, we'll talk to Bunny Dreadful. Hi, Bunny Dreadful.
Wait, what am I doing?
Shout out, go. Why should
Hi,
people love
I'm
you?
Bunny Dreadful. I'm not streaming right now because we're moving, but follow me for notifications for when I start streaming again. I do art. I do all the D&D art for this channel and all our overlays and lots of cool things that are coming soon that if you watch my channel, you might get some sneak peeks.
All right. Up next, mac and cheese, please.
Mac and cheese, please. I'm really tired. I'm sorry. I am gonna be streaming on Sunday with the Aftermath crew. We're gonna be playing Minecraft. So if you like Minecraft, you can come hang out this Sunday, even though you're not gonna hear this audio until later. And then Monday, I'm probably gonna play some Splatoon or something. So come hang out for some splat.
Perfect. Next, moves like Jagger. GG and
Hello.
crew.
Hi, Moops, GG and crew. I'm to be honest, I'm not sure what our schedule is gonna be like next week because Grounded 1.0 comes out on Tuesday. So
Yay.
maybe we'll stream, maybe we won't. Depends how crazy launch will be, but we're pretty excited. If I am able to stream next Tuesday, I'm gonna be playing Grounded. So yeah.
And follow their channel to find out if they are. Last but not least, the man behind Valken the Jumper, Virtual Spectre.
That's me. I stream here on Twitch as well. Tomorrow at some point in the afternoon. I'm not sure when I'm starting yet, but we'll be hopping back on Monster Hunter Rise because I gotta kick off some Rust since the new update's coming out. And yeah, that's the plan. Also, you check out Grounded because it's a pretty neat game.
And last but not least, I'm Stream D&D, and I'm Maximus, and I love you guys. And go check out Grounded.
It really is. It really is just a swell game.
We'll be back
Check it
soon. We will miss you all, but we'll be back. Don't worry. And this is the perfect time for you to catch up if you're behind too. So
Yeah.
make sure to wash your hands, get vaccinated, wear a mask, pet cute animals, do donuts, not drugs.
Yeah.
And we will see you next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Yeah.